Good day, friends. This is Terry from Genkigamingtv. Today we are talking about Y Academy, or Yokai Watch Y Academy, episode 28, Fear of the Lakeside Walking Dead, or Kohan no Kyofu Okingu, which that is really just a paraphrase localization, but it's much better than what it would have been otherwise. So this episode starts off with all of our friends basically leaving Y Academy for summer vacation, except for, Jinpei, Sandayuu, and Mataro. But Jinpei would like to go camping at the YY camp site. That was the suggestion that he decided to make, and apparently Miss Kuka, who was also staying on campus, decided to go with them. And Mataro is so much in love with Kuka. It's so cute. His little head being blown like a little volcano, that is so cute. I know it's Kuka and Ronto, but Mataro's little lovey-dovey emotes are just so cute. You just have to feel for him. Like, he's such a good boy. He is such a good boy, guys. So we get your general tropey camping trip stuff. We get everyone setting stuff up. We get them being spied on by Nayu. Nayu is obsessed with them and with Kuka. We get a really cute scene of them putting up their tent. And Mataro and Sandayuu are actually really good at stuff. Jinpei's kind of not really in hardly any of our screenshots. I guess he really left this to them, because I think he said something about leave the cooking to me, or the only something. Like he was gonna help prep stuff for cooking. But they decided to make curry, which is kind of a cliche for like camping, because you always gotta have curry, because that's like a common thing to have, like curry rice. So Nayu decides to have one of her wonderful 101. I say that, but is it Shinobu? Yeah, Shinobu. She decides to have Shinobu senpai poison them with like super duper hot sauce, guys. And Shinobu gets in military getup. Like, why would you wear a military or goon, like Japanese military garb, when doing this? And then he claims to be a lover of camping, which is kind of interesting when you think about it, because Shinobu's really just out there to help Nayu accomplish her goal of giving them hot sauce, because that's the goal of this episode. And each time someone tries to give him, like he had already spiked their curry with hot sauce. Like, how unbelievable is that, guys? And who knows, the Y Heroes group would have probably loved it, and all irony. And she's been using like little cicada cameras to follow what all's going on. So Nayu is really smart, and for Ash, yes, I'm referencing Ashanime, he still doesn't believe Nayu is one of the final threats in this series. Nayu is such a threat that we don't realize how threatening she actually is yet. I mean, I'm sure she reports to someone, because everyone reports to someone, but seeing the lengths she would go to take their watches and stuff in this episode and throw them into the lake, it's kind of funny. So Shinobu's pitfall backfires. He even feigted having a stomach issue or stomach distress in order to try to trick them into running ahead to go get a doctor. or go get help. But at the same time, a wild boar comes running at them. It falls into the pitfall. They decide to cook it, but Momo, Bakela, and Wild Boy and Blue Moon or Blue Pond, they eat the boar. So Nayu possesses Shinobu, or does what she did to her other general by giving them that energy, like kind of empowering them. Well, he's trying to kill them with a wooden spike. He is spearing fish, and they're all impressed by his fish catching ability. So Nayu throws their YSP watches into the water, except for the Shining Boy watch. And I want to say, Nayu also bad touches the water with her dark energy. But there was already a yokai there this entire time. That yokai is a black bass, or King Dead, which is a pun off of Walking Dead. Which, someone please end their puns. I love puns and stuff, but this is really just a plussy off to me for Monster Hunter. So he was already there. We got the tragic backstory of no one wanting to eat or catch black bass because they were lame and so plentiful, and he felt sad and became an Onryou that was then empowered by a alien. Like, there's some stuff here that is muddying the waters, per se. We get that nice flashback, which this is one of the first times we've actually gotten a flashback that, to me, feels like a flashback we needed for an Onryou. I mean, this isn't really a deep flashback or anything, but it's enough that it really shows that malice, that hatred, that vengeful spirit of an Onryou is still there in the series. But Miss Shadow shows up and decides to end this fishy's world, sending Walking Dead into a lake further away. So, yeah, being knocked all the way into another zip code is what happened. But it could always be worse, guys. It could always be worse. Because Nayu makes it worse by reviving the fishy with her alien energy. Alien evolution. So that happens, and we're completely surprised and kind of blown away by the fact that she just makes them small. Miss Shadow isn't enough. No one has their ability to find anything. We are saved by Mataro, aka Shining Boy's ability to faint and awaken the power that's within inside. He becomes a green and goldish colored Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers style character, and does all of the moves he wants to do, which is pretty awesome. I will say that to the very least, because this episode felt really fleshed out. It was actually a lot of fun to watch, even though there was a lot of cliches and a lot of things that I felt didn't need to be there, but that's just me being me. Like that whole thing with Shinobu, like we knew Shinobu was gonna fail. Like we 100% knew Shinobu was going to not really do anything. But all in all, the pacing felt on par with what they've been doing recently, and everything flows a bit better than how it had been months prior. And this does show us that Mataro does have inner strength. I believe what I'll consider it is like a internal power. I mean, For all I know, it could be an alien, but I want to consider this being Mataro's inner strength, just to show that he does have what it takes to be a hero. But since he has no recollection of this, it could honestly be anything. But it's nice to think that our tiny little Mataro boy has the power up and is ready to kick some butt. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. I would appreciate that. If not, everyone just have a fantastic rest of your day now. Bye bye.